Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today I am back with another new in K-Beauty's video, and since I skipped this video last month, we have a lot to catch up on, so let's get right into it. The first brand that got a lot of my attention in the month of June with their new releases is definitely Etude House. There are two of their releases that I am very interested in, and I might have already placed an order to get them to review on this channel. These two releases are first the 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐥𝐚𝐢𝐸 eyeshadow palette in Dusty Cat, and second a new version of the Double Lasting Cushion Foundation called the Double Lasting Cushion Matte. Let's first talk about the 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐥𝐚𝐢𝐸 eyeshadow palette in Dusty Cat. This is a collaboration between Etude House and 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐥𝐚𝐢𝐸, a Korean YouTuber who is also a professional makeup artist. And the reason that this palette got a lot of my attention and the reason that I am super interested in it is because even though this is a cool undertone palette, it's not a distinctly mauve-y, nor pink, nor purpley palette like a lot of the other cool palettes that have been released recently. A lot of the shades in this palette look very usable even for people with a slightly warm undertone but prefer to use cool shades for their eyeshadow. And then we have the newest addition to the Double Lasting range from Etude House, the Double Lasting Cushion Matte. Now, it's well known that the Double Lasting Liquid Foundation from Etude House is a Korean dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear Liquid Foundation. And the Double Lasting Cushion Foundations are also really good and popular product because of their high coverage as well as impressive lasting power. The versions that I have tried of the cushion foundation are both the Double Lasting Cover Cushion Foundation as well as the Double Lasting Glow Cushion Foundation. And surprisingly, I actually enjoyed the Double Lasting Glow Cushion Foundation more because of the more natural skin expression that that product gave me. What I'm planning to do with the Double Lasting Cushion Matte is I'm going to do a comparison for you guys between the three formula in the Double Lasting Cushion Foundation range. So that means I'm going to be doing a video where I compare the newest Double Lasting Cushion Matte formula to the previous two versions of the Double Lasting Cushion Foundation, which are the Double Lasting Cover Cushion Foundation as well as the Double Lasting Glow Cushion Foundation. There are also a couple of other base products that got my attention in the month of June, and this is probably because as I am going into the warmer months of the year where I am living, I'm always on the lookout for base products that will look good on the skin for a long time without feeling heavy in the heat. The first of these other cushion foundation products that got my attention is the Nude Makeup Hug Cushion Foundation. Now, this cushion foundation is supposed to be a semi-matte cushion foundation with decent coverage, and it seems that the brand is advertising that this product has very good texture coverage on top of being very good at covering up redness, which is definitely the two things I look for when I am considering what base products I want to use in the summer months. There are currently 3 shades being offered for this product, which are 19, 21, and 23, but it looks like a lot of these shades can actually match more than one skin tones, so it seems that if you are between a 19 to a 23 in Korean Cushion Foundation, you should be able to find a shade among these 3 that will match your skin tone pretty well. I have already ordered this product and I can't wait to try out on this channel for you guys. Forencos also released their new cushion foundation formula in June, and this new cushion foundation is called the Bare Fit Lasting Cushion Foundation. From the advertisement of this product that I can see on the official Instagram page of Forencos, this is supposed to be a formula that is very lightweight and very thin, yet it's going to be super fitting to your skin and therefore long lasting. There is going to be a medium to high level of coverage with this particular product. And furthermore, the brand also claims that this is supposed to be a formula that feels moisturizing and comfortable on the skin on the inside, yet still look matte and maybe a little bit blurring on the outside. There are currently only 4 shades being offered in this new formula, and from the swatches that I can see on the Instagram page, all 4 of these shades seems to be on the lighter side, even for Korean Cushion Foundation. These shades are the 17C Rosy Ivory shade, 20C Rosy Vanilla, 20N Pure Vanilla and 22N Calm Beige. Two of these shades are on the pinkish side, and then the other two are on the yellowy side. And because all of these shades are quite bright, I might actually have to go to a 22N for the product to match my skin tone, even though that shade might still be a little bit too yellow for me. It is a shame that all four of these shades are a little bit on the bright side, and this is also the reason that I'm still on the fence about this product, because if I pick this up, I feel that maybe a lot of you guys who watch my channel might not have skin tones that can actually use any of these four shades, therefore the formula is not going to be relevant for you guys. At the same time, I do want to try out a Forenco's Cushion Foundation and maybe do a full face of Forenco's Cosmetics for you guys. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think I should do about this new cushion foundation from Forenco's. The last cushion foundation that I want to mention in this video is the new Missha Skin Caring Cushion Foundation. Now, the reason that this product caught my attention in the first place is because unlike a lot of the cushion foundations that have been released recently, which have a matte or a semi-matte finish, this Skin Caring Cushion Foundation is supposed to be on the dewier side when it comes to finish, yet it still claims to have good coverage, long-lasting power, and most importantly, it claims that it's not going to transfer onto a mask. So I am super interested in trying out this product and see what kind of magic Missha is pulling for us all with this particular product. And I also know that maybe a lot of you guys who have drier skin types might be interested in this product because you don't want to put a lot of products that look matte onto your skin. Next, we have a new release from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐥𝐚𝐢𝐸 the No. 9 eyeshadow palette called Sweet Cereal. This is another neutral tone eyeshadow palette from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐴. However, unlike the other neutral tone eyeshadow palettes, this particular palette have shades which are either glitter and shimmer, and it seems like some of these shades are actually in a newer glitter or shimmer formula that 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐴 is going to be releasing for the first time. I'm actually pretty interested in this particular palette from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜 because even though the shades are pretty basic, any one of these shades can actually be used as a one and done eyeshadow in my opinion, which is something that I like to do a lot in the summer to keep my makeup looking fresh instead of heavy, especially around the eye area. So I am probably going to be picking this product up and do a review video for you guys. Let's continue talking about some newer eyeshadow palette releases in the month of June with an eyeshadow palette from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐴. It is the Pinkology palette, which is the third addition to the My Fave Mood eyeshadow palette 9-pan range. Now, if you are someone with very warm undertone, I would advise that you pass on this palette because as the name suggests, it is a straight up pink palette. However, if you are someone who enjoy the Moony palette, which is the cooler undertone 9-pan palette from the previous release of 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿𝐴, yet at the same time you thought that that palette looks a little bit too dusty and a little bit too deep to be using in the spring and summer months, you might actually enjoy this Pinkology palette a lot more for these months than the Moony eyeshadow palette. What I immediately thought of when I saw the Pinkology eyeshadow palette from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿𝐴 was how similar it looks to the TAG 3rd edition Wonderland eyeshadow palette from Too Cool for School, as well as the Wake Make Lively Blurring eyeshadow palette, which is a palette that I've been using a lot recently, and it is also the eyeshadow palette that I'm using today for this video. What I am thinking of doing with this Pinkology palette from 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿𝐴 is that I might purchase it and then do a comparison between the Pinkology palette and the Wonderland eyeshadow palette from Too Cool for School, as well as the Wake Make Lively Blurring palette, so that you guys can have a better look at some of the pink eyeshadow palette options that you can purchase right now in K-Beauty. There are also some smaller size eyeshadow palettes that have caught my eyes in June. The first are the Real Eye Handy Shadow palettes from Espoir. So Espoir released 5 of these in June, and they're actually a pretty wide range of shades as well as color story. We have the Light Peach palette, which is the lightest warm tone palette. Then we have Light Peony, which is the cool tone pink palette. And the other 3 palettes in this range are the Mute Rosy, Mute Lilac, and Deep Almond palette. Now the first impression that I have of these right off the bat is that they look really similar to some Rum and Better Than I eyeshadow palettes, and I feel like it might be a fun video for me to compare these to those Rum and Better Than I eyeshadow palettes. However, because these kind of color story are not really that new, I am a little bit on the fence about whether or not I should purchase these palettes and do a review on them. 16 brand also added 2 new palettes to their My Magazine palette range in a collection that they're calling the Nostalgia Mood collection. These 2 palettes are called the Apricot Nostalgia Mood palette and the Lilac Nostalgia Mood palette. Between these 2 color stories, I actually think that the Apricot Nostalgia Mood color story is a little bit more appealing to me because this kind of color story is a lot more versatile and can be used on more occasions and more skin tones and more seasons than the Lilac Nostalgia Mood color story. Furthermore, I find that the Lilac Nostalgia Mood color story looks very similar to the Dry Lavender palette from the Rum and Better Than I range, and I am not particularly a fan of these lighter pastel-y range of purples and pinks. However, I am actually not completely decided on which one of these palettes, if any, I'm going to pick up on, just because there are a lot of eyeshadow palettes being released around this time of year. We have already talked about some base products and eyeshadow, so let's now talk about some lip products that have caught my attention in June. There are 2 lip formulas that are new on the market from 2 different brands, which I'm interested in picking up and trying out. The first formula is the new Bia Glow Lip Tint. This is a brand new lip tint formulation from Bia that is not just supposed to be very glossy, but it is also advertised to be highly staining and have very good lasting power. So I'm definitely interested in trying this formula out and reviewing it for you guys. There are 5 different shades in this initial release of this formulation, and all of these shades look to be very suitable for kind of summer fresh makeup, so I am quite excited to try them out. The second lip formula is from 3CE. It is the Glow Lip Color. There are currently 10 shades in this formulation, and the reason that I am interested in trying these out is because 3CE, just like Bia, claim that these are supposed to be super moisturizing, yet at the same time have very good color payoff, and they're supposed to be colors that will stay on your lips for longer than you expect them to, even though they are glossier and more moisturizing products. That was quite a few products that I just talked to you guys about, but I hope you have had a good time listening to me talking about these products, and maybe you have discovered something new you want to check out for yourself. Let me know in the comment section below if there are products which I talked about which have interested you and that you might want to check out, or if there are products that I did not talk about but you recently discovered and you would like me to talk about them or you would like me to try them out as well. Hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video, and also consider subscribing to my channel for more content on Korean beauty in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.